in terms of like his game plan, his approach, instead of just taking things away. That would suit Cammy in that matchup overall. TSS, there were some mistakes. I didn't think it was a good matchup for me, but it was a great. But it was great that I was able to win today. I made sure I had my drive gauge throughout the game. I do like that he notices he kept his drive gauge up, and honestly, he did a good job of taking away the drive gauge of his opponent too as well. So I like that he was harassing with the fireballs at the very end, making sure it was up in the green so he could get that conversion to get the kill.
I'm looking for right now, like as the interviews roll in, we're getting like the final parts of TS's interview. Hello, words escape me. But looking at the leaderboards, Sahara's obviously qualified already for Capcom Cup. Hibiki is the next one up with 57 points. Goichi is right behind him with 50. That's pretty significant. Daigo has a chance because he's got 40 points, and he got second place at one of them, right under Hibiki. And funny enough, yeah, Hibiki only scored 7 points in one of his other World Warrior runs, which is kind of crazy. He went from getting 7 points to 50, getting the big W over Daigo. But looking at like the rest of the roster from the Detonation Focus Me squad, so we got Goichi in there. I don't see who else. I don't see Nauman within reach, perhaps. And I don't see John Takauchi, which is kind of messed up. But yeah, the only others that are like in there right now from like the 1st through 50th spot that I will say is in like Division F. There's only like a handful of players in there. Like I do see, what is this, Hikaru in there.
Mizuha. Yeah.
Mizuha as well. Let's see, Higuchi's in there as well. Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. This is like a very, very difficult race. This is probably like, I mean, I think it goes without saying, this is probably the hardest race because you have that much more entrance in every single World Warrior. You have so many more landmines to go through. That's kind of difficult.
That's true. After like a few rounds, you start meeting like the Daigos, the Bonchets, and things like that. So, and players again that we don't get to see travel that are really, really dominant out there. Damn, that's gonna be great to see. I think the 30th is going to get the 4th World Warrior. But either way, that'll be for another time. Finishing up TS's interview, they said, I had a lot to learn this year. The team was just great. Unfortunately, we could not get to the playoffs, but I'm very happy I was able to play in this team. I'm happy to see TS grow, for being so real. Mizuha says, everyone in Detonation Focus Me has 2 or more characters. I had to practice for all the characters and the players. I feel like I was rocking today, and I thank our leader for letting me play and the anchor. My first time having 2 new players on the team, but I really had fun playing with this team. So he notices that, the difficulty of playing 2 characters and rotating them out, but again, saw that strength with having both Cammy and Mizuha throughout Cammy and Mai throughout the entire season and being a little bit more effective. And I just like that Mizuha has been a more consistent player. I feel like sometimes we see him, he's a little bit more too aggressive. All the players out there, I've noticed that he's gotten better and, a lot